Guys, do you love carbs, bread, pasta, donuts? I'll bet you do. Hey, my name is Chris Mangano, and I help guys just like myself in their 40s, 50s, and 60s build muscle, burn fat, and get ripped. And today I'm going to talk to you about carbs. Evil, evil carbs, right? Fattening carbs. Oh, God. Carbs have been so vilified in the mainstream health and fitness press. It's absolutely ridiculous, okay? It's ridiculous. Carbs are really important, especially if you're gonna build muscle. See, your muscle has this thing called glycogen, which is basically glucose. And when you eat carbs, one of the things that happens is those carbs turn into glucose or glycogen, and they help, fill your muscles. So, and they help you when you're working out, they help refill that glycogen so that you can lift weights, so that you can actually push heavier and heavier weights. So carbs are very important if we're gonna build muscle. The thing is, you hear all these things like, oh, carbs make you fat, carbs make you bloated, whatever, carbs this, carbs that, and it's just really not true. Sure, there are some carbs that will make you fat. Like if you're just eating nothing but donuts and cookies all day, you're probably not gonna be very ripped, right? But there are certainly plenty of carbs out there that are just fine, especially for us men, as we tend to be better when it comes to digesting food and handling more calories. So a lot of times when we talk about carbs, or when you hear people talking about carbs, specifically when it comes to being lean or having muscle or being fit, you'll hear people talking about when are the best times to eat carbs. When should you eat carbs? Well, let's talk about the 4 times that most people say are the right times to eat carbs, and then I'll tell you the truth. Okay, so number 1, you probably heard, eat your carbs in the morning. And what's the theory behind eating your carbs in the morning? Well, it's simple. You've been sleeping all night. You haven't eaten anything in 7, 8, 9 hours. Your body is a carb burning machine, right? It's ready. Give us some carbs, it's gonna burn them up. Here's the problem with that theory. Number 1, when you go to sleep, when you fall asleep, yes, you're not eating, you're fasting, but your entire body slows down. Digestion, your metabolism, everything slows down. So it's not like your body is just burning all these carbs that you ate for dinner, and then when you wake up, it's like, hey, I have no carbs in me. No, everything is slowing down. So chances are, you're not waking up in this carb depleted state. It's very rare, right? Unless you've been fasting for many, many, many hours before you go to sleep, you're probably not in a carb depleted state. So no, it's not like you wake up and your metabolism kicks to overdrive and it's like, give me carbs, I'm gonna burn them up. That's not really how it works. Let's look at the second, probably most common timing when it comes to carbs, and that's right after your workout. So like I said in the beginning of the video, your muscle has this thing called glycogen, which is basically glucose. And when you work out, you deplete your glycogen, right? You deplete that. And your muscles don't have the glycogen. So the theory behind this is, well, since your muscles are depleted of glycogen, if you eat carbs right after working out, it will go straight to the muscles and replenish your glycogen. Now this is kind of true, right? It actually will happen. Like if you work out, if you do a hard, intense workout, and you eat carbs right after the workout, yes, those carbs will turn into glycogen and go into the muscles. But here's the problem. There's only so much carbs that your body can burn to use as muscle glycogen, right? And it's gonna depend on a number of factors: how much muscle you have, how fast your metabolism is, how hard your workout was, many, many factors. Chances are, most of you guys will end up eating too many carbs after your workout, right? You say, hey, if carbs are great after my workout, so let me stuff my face with carbs. Only some of those carbs can be used to replenish the glycogen, and some of those carbs will be used for other functions in your body. It's not like that's all carbs do, but plenty of those carbs will be turned into fat because your body's gonna say, hey, there's more than I need here, right? So even though this theory or this timing has merit and is definitely valid and is a good time to eat carbs, it's still not necessarily like a magic bullet here, right? The third timing is the opposite of the one I just talked about, and that's eating the carbs before the workout, right? Theory here is, well, if you eat carbs before the workout, and carbs turn into glycogen, which goes into your muscles, and then you work your muscles hard, you're gonna burn off all those carbs, all that glycogen that you just put into your body. And again, kind of like what I just talked about, Yes, this is somewhat true. And this is actually becoming more popular. It used to be, I remember back when I first started working out, it was you had to eat the carbs right after your workout. You had like a 30-minute to an hour window where you had to get carbs and protein, otherwise your workout was ruined. Now it's kind of shifting more towards before the workout because of this here. But again, it comes down to the quantity. If you go out and eat this huge carb meal before you work out, chances are you can't work out hard enough to burn off all those carbs. You're not a professional athlete. You're not LeBron James, you know, doing his basketball practice for 8 hours a day or whatever it might be. If you're going into the gym and you're doing an hour workout, even if you're pushing yourself hard, it's probably going to not be enough to burn off all those carbs. So even though this is another good time to eat carbs, it's not a magic bullet. It's not like eating the carbs before is going to, you know, keep you from getting fat or whatever it might be. It's not a bad time to eat carbs, but it's not a magic bullet. And then the last kind of timing that I've heard of is eating all your carbs at night, right? Just eat carbs at night. And the theory behind this one is that you eat the carbs at night and then you have all night and all while you're sleeping to digest the carbs and all throughout the next day to digest the carbs. And again, I mean, this is fine, but again, it comes down to how many carbs are you eating? How much carbs are you eating? If you're eating too many carbs, then your body can digest. It doesn't matter when you eat them, okay? It doesn't really matter, because here's the truth about carbs and getting fat, or any nutrient and getting fat. It always comes down to calories in versus calories out. It's the only thing that science has ever proven, ever, that will help you lose weight or burn fat, right? You need to be taking in less calories than you actually expend or you burn. So it doesn't matter when you eat your carbs, right? It doesn't matter. Just eat your damn carbs. Just be aware of how many you're eating. Try to stay within, you know, your calorie limits, whatever those might be. Use intermittent fasting to help you with that if you have to, or use a calorie tracker if you have to, whatever you need to do, whatever works for you. But stop being scared of carbs. I mean, come on, we're men. Eat some damn carbs, right? We need carbs for muscle. You're a man, you should have some muscle. Eat carbs, don't worry about when it is. Worry more about the quantity, not the timing of the carbs. Hey, I hope you found this video helpful. Comment below and let me know what your favorite carbohydrate is. I want to know what yours is. Mine is sugar, I guess. Donuts, cookies, pizza, whatever. I have a ton of them. I love carbs. Comment below, let me know what your favorite carbohydrate is. And if you liked the video and if you found it helpful, please hit that thumbs up button. It really helps the channel. Trying to reach as many guys like you as we can. If you haven't yet done it, please subscribe to the channel. Trying to grow this thing, trying to take over the fitness world for us men. Somebody out there has to tell men the truth. Stop sugarcoating this crap and let men know what it really takes, right? And that's going to be me. So join the movement. Let's go. Again, I hope you found this video helpful. I'll see you guys next time.